Ouch. Oh, oh, ow, ow, ow. That's a lot of wolves. I'm sorry. You guys are cute, but you're going to eat me, so... I don't think there were any items down here. No. Alright. Now it doesn't matter if you take the left door first or the right one. You need to do them both anyways. Nothing in the water, okay. And this is one thing that I really liked about this game. It didn't make ancient ruins look dull and boring. There was color here. Even in the original version, there was color. And I'm sorry we just skipped the really good music. I completely forgot that it plays that jingle when you open the door. Oh, I got some shotgun ammo. Let's go. Because yeah, color didn't just get invented in the 1800s, like we did have color before that. And people did use to paint and decorate important sites. I just find it funny that you're sometimes just wildly shooting around and killing enemies. Yeah, I mean, you gotta wonder how those bats and wolves actually survived if this tomb has been undiscovered for like thousands of years. Like, what were those bats and wolves eating? That's the next question. But yeah, that's just how the game goes. You look for artifacts and occasionally you shoot a wolf in the face. Or another type of enemy that we are going to get to later. This game is gonna get pretty wild. We actually have multiple ways that we can go here. We're gonna go this way. I don't even see these enemies until they're already dead. Yeah, well, the thing is, I have played this game since 1995, so I know where a lot of the enemy spawns are. So I can already break out the guns and be ready for them before they even fly in. And sometimes they are just really well hidden. Like, there are a few that will still get me because they are legit jump scares. We gotta be careful. I should actually probably show you guys the death animations at some point. Hang on. Let's make a save. So, fun fact. If you die from a jump while swan diving, Lara will not scream because she is fully trusting that you know what you are doing. if you do it without swan diving, she will start screaming after a few seconds. Alright. Let's go down here. Oh right, we've got the blades here. And yeah, we are going to get a few deaths naturally. But a few of them I'm going to show off quite a few of them deliberately. Because some of them are actually really funny. Especially in the last few levels of the game. Alright. Sykes! No easy access for us, oh well. We're gonna have to deal with this guy. Thankfully, we've got this little hidden way here, where we can just... Random bear. Yeah, not quite that random, but... You do wonder how he got in there. The good news is we're now above him, so we can shoot him if we are getting in the... If we can get him in the right location. Let's draw him out. There we go. Where are you? Not really a fair fight, but I want to live. I think there should be one more pickup. Yes. One more secret, one more pickup, and that's over here. So these are the Uzi clips. So now we've got ammo for all 3 weapons that we can get over the course of the game. But we don't have the weapon yet. You can find 1 weapon per gameplay area. So 1 in Peru, 1 in Greece, and 1 in Egypt. And then the 4th one I'm not gonna spoil just yet, because the 4th one is really best experienced fresh. I need to go a little bit further to the left. All right. Put in the idol. And now we get to one of the most memorable Tomb Raider levels ever. This level. Oh my god. We're going to make a save. This is the Lost Valley. Now, if you know anything about adventure movies, you may be going, Lost Valley, what, are we gonna fight some dinosaurs? Oh, we'll get to it. Now, we actually start this level out over here, above a waterfall. I can guarantee you this waterfall looked a lot bigger in everybody's memory. Like, everybody who ever played this game was like, wait, that waterfall was bigger, wasn't it? It was not just this one tile waterfall, right? But yeah, this over there is actually the level exit. We just can't get to it yet because of the waterfall. It actually looks so quaint when you look at it in the old graphics. I'm pretty sure we can't actually get to the secret yet. We're also going to need the waterfall to be stopped for that. So let's get going. And unfortunately in Tomb Raider 1 we did not yet have flares, so basically your only option if the game was too dark was to turn up the gamma on your PC. Adjust your screen settings. I'm not sure if there is a pickup over there or just enemies. I think there's a pickup, I'm not entirely sure. The wolves are dead now, so that's good. Okay, no pickup. Sorry, wolfies. All right. So here's the last poor chap who tried to explore those ruins. And I'm going to make a save here before we drop down here, because this area is best experienced in both the new graphics and the old graphics. We're going to start with the old graphics. As you can see, after a while, the game just fades into darkness because the draw distance of the time was so bad that it literally could not render anything beyond maybe 20 spaces. And lo and behold, we've got dinosaurs. Because this came out 2 years after Jurassic Park, so naturally, we have dinosaurs. But it gets even better. You see those tracks? Holy shit! Yeah. Run. Run, 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 run. Now we're gonna reload this. And one thing people noticed when they actually remastered and remade the game was it's actually supposed to be an outdoors area. There's actually supposed to be a skybox. That just wasn't in the original game because the draw distance was just not there. But yeah, now we've got an actual sky. With actually a really nice skybox. I love the skyboxes in this game. Got some fireflies. We've got the dead person. We've got the tracks and we've got the T-Rex. And we're just gonna stand here and let him eat us. In the original, his standing under his mouth was basically an instant kill. And it still is in the remaster. One of the best deaths in the entire game. Just om nom nom chomp. And yeah, the remastered graphics are very cool. The people working on this were actually part community modders who had been working on the game for like decades at that point. So they knew exactly what needed to be tweaked where. And the result was just really, really cool. Okay. Now we're actually gonna do this correctly, and by correctly I mean we're gonna find a decent place to hide while we kill this T-Rex. I think we can go... No, don't get away from him. We are not fast enough. And the T-Rex actually has a boss health bar. Is this cheesing it? Yes, but it's a T-Rex. I don't mind cheesing the game when there's a T-Rex coming for me. Now we should have a few more raptors over here if I'm not mistaken. Yep. All right. Now we can start exploring a bit more peacefully. But yeah, you even have reflections in those pools now, which is really nice. Going to have to double check where we are and where we're going, because there's a lot of extra pickups here. This is just a hiding spot. In case you need to hide from the T-Rex. This guy has nothing. This area, I think we're actually better off if we start from over here. Alright, climb all the way up. There we go. Dungeon item. Now I just gotta make sure I jump down there without killing myself. I think from here should be far enough. We're gonna save just in case. Stop screaming, Lara. It's okay. You landed in soft water. I already killed all of these. But I do think we have to go back here. I knew there was one back here. Yeah, I say soft water because technically if you fall into water from that height, it is still going to hurt. But for Laura, it's like as long as there's water that's at least as deep as she is tall, she will survive. Doesn't matter how high the fall is. If the water is at least as tall as she is, as deep as she is tall, she'll be fine. No problem. Am I mistaken, or should there have been an item down here? Or was it just a kill? I think it might just have been the Velociraptor kill. Alright. We do have an item back here, I know that much. And fun fact, I actually have that secret chime, that doo-doo, as my SMS ringtone on my phone. Alright, now let's go up. This way. Don't question how this works. It just works. We can pull up here for some reason. I have a similar thing, the terminal boot jingle of the game transistor for my mail program and messages on my phone. Nice. Yeah. And my ringtone is actually the suicide mission theme from Mass Effect 2. So... gotta memorialize some games. Okay, I think this is just empty. Yes. Okay. But I'm pretty sure we can climb up there somehow. Let me figure out how. I do remember, I think we need to go from the right side, yeah. Here we go. I think this is the one we have to climb up on, yeah. Mine's Undertale boss music. Also, good choice. Alright. Climb up here. But yeah, one thing I will say for the old graphics is they often make items easier to spot. Because if you look over there, you see exactly, oh, there's the items. If you look with the new graphics, not so easy. And I don't know which kind Soul left us Medipacks and Magnum ammo over here, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. And the Uzi ammo as well. I'll take that as well. And the shotgun shells. Alright. Let's see, I want to get down here relatively safely. There we go. Perfect. Now we can actually go into the temple proper. Also very nicely redone. Alright, let's jump in here. There we go. There's our second cog. And I think now we're pretty much done. We just need to find the last thing and get out of here. I should have one more secret left to go on. Oh, two more secrets left. Okay. Come on, Lara. Don't be like that. Now, the safest way to get down here, if I remember correctly, is on this side. Yeah, and then slide down here. And I think that's pretty much all we have in here. I think the other two secrets are on the other end of this level.